Okay, hi, I'm with Chris Ioannidis, the godfather of the Coota 400.
No,
I wanted to ask you about the next May 2022. How's it going?
that's actually looking very good at the moment. Only last week, during the week, I posted up a little flyer, not saying to enter the event, just the dates, because it's not a real hurry to enter at the moment. But I'm afraid things have turned. It's a real hurry. It's actually sold out. So by the time I got home, yeah.
So that's the people wanting to come and race on the airstrip. So we're completely oversubscribed.
Yes, we're done. So I posted at about 11 o'clock during the day, and then by about 6 o'clock that night, yeah, that's it. The phone didn't stop. And I told the wife during the day, I'm not going to be able to do any work. Once I post this up, I reckon I'm not going to be able to do any work during the day. And of course, at about 11 o'clock, the phone just didn't stop until about 6, 7 o'clock. And then that was it. I think we're definitely overbooked.
I mean, I must admit, I sort of got that feeling after the event in May. Everyone was just so pumped and so excited and so happy to be there. And they're all just saying, I'm coming back. You know, can we do this more than once a year? You know, they were just absolutely pumped.
Unfortunately, we can't. I was going to do another one maybe like about now with the state of origin, but yeah, unfortunately with the COVID stuff and everything, that's not going to happen. The Victorians are fantastic. They're really keen. They're actually more motivated and keen than the New South Wales guys. So
people are asking about the accommodation. So it's getting hard to get accommodation in Coota, but in Cootamundra, but you can go to Young, is that right? And maybe even Yass?
There's some places outside Cootamundra, but I reckon not everyone's looked properly. There is a lot of places, because what'll happen, like every other year, I'll end up getting phone calls from places saying, look, we still haven't got our places booked out. So do some homework. I mean, really look deep. Don't just look at the common ones. Of course, the heritage is always booked out. Everyone complains about the heritage booked out, but unfortunately for the crew and the people I promised year after year, that's unfortunately they're going to get it. But yeah, there is room. I'm pretty confident there is room.
The other thing too is obviously, you know, going to Coota has got that beautiful airport with that fantastic airstrip. But you know, the Coota 400 is more about. It's not just about the racing on the airstrip. It's about the town as well. I mean, you know, that's why that's why you keep going back. I mean, that's why Coota's. You know, it's about the town,
absolutely.
Isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. Cootamundra has been a fantastic town for us. Like the first year we went, like a long time ago, I went about 10 years ago to this event. I started one friend with a mate of mine. Oh, he started it, and I just went and helped him. And we did a little one about 10 years ago, and they were fantastic. They were very welcoming, and I could tell just from that, it was only small. There's only like 8 or 10 cars, but I could tell straight away the town was welcoming, and they would love to have us back. I mean, I like going there. I don't want to do something in Sydney. I like to go outside and do it. And it's actually the best place to do it. So,
yeah, it's a great town, and you know, like all country towns in Australia, I guess they're doing it tough.
Right.
You know, the abattoir closed down, and they're doing it tough, so they really embrace it. And you know, when we say the you know, it's oversubscribed with cars, it's also, you know, it books out the town in terms of accommodation and food. The great Central Hotel, of course, our friends there.
Yeah, that's great. Yeah, these guys are fantastic. Yeah, the guys that come up, they're not shy to spend. They actually spend, and they're happy to buy and eat and stay out and whatever. Yeah, look, I'm very proud of all the boys coming up every year to do this. This is why I'm already basically sold out. So,
and when you say sold out, like how many cars are we talking about?
Well, I don't want to mention the numbers, but we're over 100. We had 108 this year, so we're going to be basically around that. Not much more. I can't take any more than that, really. So really, the people that came last year are going to get first choice to this. And the way I said, not all of them have called me, but I am going to give them some time to take their time to call me if they still want to come to this. I respect the fact that they came to this, so I'll always give them an option to come back. But I did have about nearly 30, 40 new cars ring just on, I think it was put up on Wednesday. So that's pretty much put us over.
Well, another great aspect of the Coota 400 is that the cars are all what you say, mid-90s, pre-90s, mid-90s, sort of up to that cut-off. But there's a great mix. I mean, you know, they're big blocks, small blocks. You got the rotaries.
Yes.
You know, the rotaries last May, you know, they were just fantastic. And then you got the sixes, the Barra. The Barra.
I love the noise they make. I love the noise they make. So and you know what? How fast I catch them.
Yeah, they killed it. So, but it's such a great mix, and the other great thing about it is how, even though all different cars, Everyone's just so really friendly, and they're swapping, like, oh, I do this and I do this, and they're all sort of talking. And so it is a really great atmosphere. It's very friendly. It's competitive, but friendly.
Yeah, there's a little bit of competition. There's always going to be a little bit of competition coming to this type of event, especially when it comes to fast cars. So, but generally, the whole principle of this event was not designed so we can actually find the fastest car in Sydney or New South Wales. I mean, it might look that way at the moment. We're happy. It's only amongst the cars that we've got, so we can't say we're the fastest in the world or New South Wales or Victoria. So it's just a group of guys that we have, and it's the fastest in that group. So it was always a case of, like I said, I always wanted to have like a street racing event. Not the serious, not the top end, not an outlaw thing. I'm not into the outlaw stuff at all. It's too fast for me. Just the realistic stuff. That's guys that have just got normal cars. I mean, all these cars that come, they're all six-figure cars. So they're actually coming.
Yeah, well, that's the amazing thing, isn't it? You're standing there and you're watching some guy thrash a $300,000 car. He's driving it like he stole it, and you're just thinking, like, who does that? But that's what they do. They love it. And if it breaks, you fix it.
So another aspect of it is the drive up. I mean, they love the drive up. So that it's really, there's probably three aspects to it. There's the drive up, there's the sleepover with the barbecues and all the camaraderie, and then there's the racing. But the drive up, actually, they love it. I mean, you don't race up there, you just take it slowly, and people love it.
Absolutely. It's a very important. It's about the muscle car and you enjoying it. I know back in the days, everyone dreamed about going for cruises in their car. Well, this is basically a fantastic. You got your cruise the car. I think that's one of the best part of the event is the drive up. The drive up is fantastic because you're with about 30 cars all the time, always cruising up every year. So you'll stop at every 2 hours, whatever, 1.5 hours, just fill up, quickly have a bite, and then just go straight to Coota, straight to the airport, and then just sign yourselves in, and let's just get ready for 2 days of, having fun with your car. This is it.
And friends and making, you make friends.
Well, that's the most important thing. Yeah, that's the most important thing, actually. The barbecues and the hanging out with friends at night is pretty much the king part of the event. So I think this is what it's about, because you can actually sleep over, and then basically next morning you wake up and your car's just outside, get the chamois out, because 90% of the time it's always misty in the mornings in Coota at that time of the year. And, the airport's only 2 kilometres up the road. Get something to eat, have a coffee, and just hang out with mates and hang out there all day till 5 o'clock. Then return to your hotel room, get some supplies on the way back, which is within 2-3 Ks, and then do it all again, and then wake up again and then do it all again. Right. So
last May, so it's Coota 2021. It was great. I think it worked really well, and you'd have to be pleased with it. So 2022, we're just going to tweak it a little bit. We're going to do a parade. We're going to do it for the town, bring the town more into it. So
I did promise them we'll probably do something on the Thursday afternoon after we sign up as many cars as we can on the Thursday at the terminal on the airport on Thursday. We might do a little a car thing, like even park there, close off the little road. Got a bit of a hint from the police saying that they're happy to close the road for us to park our cars there and do a bit of a show. They did ask us to get something back to the town, so I do feel bad because we rush in Thursday afternoon. We rush in. It's all rush, and then Sunday morning it's evacuated. Everyone's gone. There's not a soul around Sunday morning.
Also, there was some talk about the spectators. Now, obviously, it is an airport. The airport's still open. You don't close the airport. Is that correct?
That's correct.
Yeah. So there is safety concerns for the amount of spectators on the actual airport inside the grounds. So you're looking at that, but we are looking at maybe putting a special area down at the warm-up burnout area for spectators, be free in the car park. So that's also happening.
That's fine. Yeah, that's always been there if they want to. I mean, the angle of what they can see is not the best, but that's all we can offer at the moment. We are going to promise still like the pit crew, they come with the car, so every car will have its 4 pit crew. So basically, guys, it's always been hard. Even prior to COVID, we could never have spectators. Being a live runway, everyone can be running around the place. It's hard to manage that. A lot of people can't see that. But, I'd love to have thousands of people coming to watch the ultimate muscle car battle that goes on for 8 hours a day with just pre-90 cars. Like, how silly is that? It is actually the best viewing event for a spectator if you're into muscle cars, and I can't really do that.
No,
and I would love
it
to
is
have
fantastic.
1,000 there.
I mean, just the mix of cars. I mean, you know, like it is like a car show. It's like it's brilliant. It's brilliant.
An active one. It's an active one. So the cars actually, you're right. They're parked at the terminal there, but then within about 5 minutes in action, they've got to go out there and actually show what they can do.
Yeah.
In May 2021, it was. I thought it was just brilliant. Went off really well. Everyone enjoyed us themselves. Everyone was just wrapped. Yeah.
Our marshals were fantastic. I mean, a big credit to those guys.
It was their first attempt at it, and they really knocked it off like professionals. And I'm so proud of them. Like, I haven't had a chance to even get together and give them a hug. We can't do that, unfortunately. But we're dying to get it together, have a dinner. We haven't even done that yet.
So normally every at the end of the year, you have a big get together and we do the filming. Like Dougie's doing the film at the moment. We're putting it together, but we haven't been able to do it because of COVID. So
can't do it. Not do it. So we are going to do the movie. Yeah, we are going to do the movie, but when I don't want to, even if it's ready soon, Doug gave me a hint that it might be ready soon, but I don't want to really show it until we get together and the people that came to Coota, even the spectators that came to Coota, so if there's 300, 400, 500 of us there, probably this place will only cater for about 300 anyway. So those 300 people will have the option for free to come back, and we'll make a movie night of it. It'll be on a Saturday night somewhere else. It won't be at Fox Studio because I want to do it on a Saturday night so we can actually eat and drink and maybe watch another movie and hang around and just actually have some fun. I will mention it later when, but yeah, I'm hanging for the movie night. The movie night's what it's about, guys. It's a memory thing. This is what the Coota 400 is about. Let's have some memories, let's be overseas, and then go on YouTube and then, look, there it is. There's a movie we went there years ago. Remember that? That's all it is. It's simple. There's nothing serious about it.
Beautiful. Coota 400, legendary, a legendary event.
Over the moon, guys. I love it. I'm so excited and stuff. Like I haven't got a car to enter this year, and I'm like, wow, I don't care. I'm dying to do it. I really love it. I'm excited.
It's nothing like being on an airport. In an airport.
I think so too. Yeah, I think so. I reckon too. That's what makes it. The airport and mates is killer. Yep.
All right, buddy. Thank you.
Thank you.